why is this going? Okay, now we're on live. It didn't. What the heck? I give up.
Always, every single time.
Anymore. Okay, hey everyone, or people that will be watching in the future, or if you're watching now, I doubt it. This is going to be a live show for the Biannual Bibliothon, Summer Edition. I'm so good at hosting these things. We're just gonna, this is just like a really quick thing that we just, out of the blue random, we wanted to talk about some stuff and answer some questions that you might have. So we do have the Q&A app open. I guess
we'll be monitoring the YouTube, so you can comment in the YouTubes of this video too, and we'll be monitoring those.
And
or at least I will.
We'll be watching the Twitter as well, so you can we could just do Biannual Bibliothon hashtag. All right, I guess we can introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Selena from OXXXSnap13.
I'm Kelly from Kelly's Bookstore.
I'm Cassie from Miss Sassy Cassie.
Totally meant to click on the tab and not exit out. I apologize. Continue whatever you were saying.
I'm Brittany from Brittany's Book Find. Hello.
Just you, Emma.
Oh, hi, I'm Emma from Emma Books. You can see it in a second if I can get to it.
All right. So, wait, let's talk about how we thought about, Cassie, let's put you in the spotlight. You're the one who came up with the Biannual Bibliothon and stuff, so.
I know, I feel like it's this little baby that, like, just a year, not even a year ago, was like this little thing, and I didn't even know any of you guys. Like, I barely even knew Red, and then Red introduced me to almost all of you. Like, Selena was there, Sierra, Kelly, Sarah from Sarah's World, and who else is there? Was I missing anyone? I think that was it.
Ashley from Real Readers Inc. She was also there.
So we just like randomly met, and that's where I met you guys, and then I just like randomly brought up this thing that I had been thinking about, and now it's this like, I don't know, to me it's huge, even though, you know, in the grand scheme of the YouTube it's not that large, but it's just pretty like mind-boggling when you think about that, the whole like scenario. I don't know, it's just weird.
I remember when Red first messaged me, because, like, we had our whole group after the Twilight read-along with, like, me, Kelly, Red, and Selena. I think it was just the four of us that were in on it for Twilight. But I remember after that, like, right after it had ended, because we started talking about this October, and that ended in October. So, like, we were really, like, the four of us were already talking, and then Red was like, hey, like, my friend Cassie, and I know that you guys had met because I had seen your channel before, but she was like, she has this awesome idea for a readathon, like, let's talk about it. If you want to join, like, we'd love to have more hosts. And I'm like, yeah, definitely. I thought it was such a cool idea. Because, like, I think did all of us participate in Booktubeathon?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't participate in the videos.
Oh, okay. Brittany, did you participate?
No, I didn't. I think I came late. Actually, I started my YouTube channel once Booktubeathon was just starting.
Oh, okay.
And so that I was just like, what is this? And that actually got me into BookTube by watching all those videos. So I didn't get that chance yet. So.
But I feel like that was like a massive inspiration on all of us. Like.
Oh yeah, that's exactly where my inspiration came from. I was like, okay, there's this thing called Booktubeathon that I really liked, and I liked the video idea, but I want to do it twice a year. And that was the whole. That was it. That was what I wanted.
We need more. We need it twice a year. Yes.
And then also Booktubeathon is in like addition, so it's technically like 3 times a year.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not the Biannual Bibliothon, but like readathons like this 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Can't go
I'm
wrong.
so excited by how much it's growing already.
I know, just seeing people's excitement for it is just, and like all the TBRs and stuff are so fun to watch, and I'm just loving it. I'm excited.
It's crazy because I remember last year, just the host posted TBRs, and I think I saw like 2 other TBR videos, and now my entire subscription feed is just full of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've found so many booktubers just from like their TBR videos or like commenting like, I'm so excited to participate in this. So it's really cool.
I mean,
it's really
subscribed to a lot of people I didn't know before because of the TBR videos.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
like
I love
It's like
discovering
terrifying.
people.
It's crazy how much like work it is. I don't know.
really. We can talk about that.
I'm just like, oh, twice a year. Maybe this isn't a good idea.
Oh my god. Like, I feel like last time came so easy to me, and now I'm, like, still not done, and it starts, like, 2 days from now.
Yeah.
It's totally opposite
talking
for
about
me.
that.
Like completely opposite.
Doing so good, guys.
Like, the reason we announced these so early, like, we announced the video challenges, like, at least a month before. Probably, I feel like we did it, like, more than that.
I
But,
think it was a month and a half or something.
Yeah, it was, like, really far in advance, and, like, I had one totally done, like, even before that, and then it just stopped. But it's like we posted so early so everyone can pre-film, and like I don't know if like I know people are like only just finding out about it now because of the TBRs, but like the reason we announced it so early is so that everyone has a lot of time, and yet like I feel like all of us are still like, no, there's not enough time.
Well, there's
I
also
feel like I procrastinate with everything, so this isn't surprising to me.
there's also a thing with being a host. You know, there's more things you got to do as compared to someone who's participating. So, I mean, it is a little bit more understandable if we're running behind. But I'm not gonna lie, I am procrastinating, and I need
I'm
to.
so bad. It's not even like I'm procrastinating. Like I've been working at this nonstop. Like I'm so burned out just because I've been like working on this constantly and constantly editing, and it's just like why aren't I done yet? Where did all of this progress go? Like I remember, like I think I was the first one out of all of us to have one challenge completed when I sent it to you guys, and I was like, I'm so on top of my game, and now I'm like, I have a lot to do.
So Red is completely finished. I'm so jealous because she's got everything edited, ready to put up.
Yeah,
I'm almost done too. I am like so surprised because this is like the craziest month of my life. I'm like, all I have to do is add the intros in, and I'm done. And I'm like, how the hell did I do that?
Good
So I'm
for
proud
you. Oh yeah, by the way, did you guys already mention that Red and Sierra aren't here and this isn't the whole host?
Oops.
Oh,
We have 2 more hosts if you didn't know. They're both at work at the moment, but maybe they'll be able to join later depending on what time we're going through it at.
I have to leave in 5 minutes.
No!
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
you're not allowed to leave.
Stay with us.
Me.
The Biannual Bibliothon is way more important. What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life? Alright, so I guess we could go through one of the other questions that we were talking about since we don't have any questions yet. What do you guys think about the challenges? What was the easiest one to film? Which one was the hardest for
We'd
you?
also talk about the reading challenges, like figuring out which books to pick and stuff, or like which one we think is going to be the hardest to complete, but let's start with the video challenges. Do we want to go down a line? Do we have a line for him? I like lines.
We can do
That's
it
just
by
great.
me, then Cassie, then Kelly, then Emma, then Brittany. So we can do that, yeah? Okay. Hardest one so far, well, I've only completed 2 of them. So there's that. But I think the underrated cosplay is going to be the easiest one because you can just dress up and then talk like you normally would. For like I'm doing the hardest one that I've been working on right now is the TV challenge, which is
My fave! My fave! I'm so excited for you guys to see this video, even though I've only seen 10 seconds of it.
And then be perfect.
Because I want it to be good because it's going on the Biannual Bibliothon's channel. And so I don't want to just like, am I allowed to say half-ass it? I don't want to half-ass it and then just have it go up on another channel and it's not very good. So I've been trying to put a lot of work into that one, but I'm really excited about it.
I feel the same way about my host day, but I'll talk about that after. Who is next?
Me. I think the one that I'm most excited for people to see is the Primetime TV Challenge because I used Matt as my actor, and it's fucking fantastic. Like, I'm so proud of it, and like I have to like say a huge thank you to Matt because without him, like I wouldn't have any of the designs that are in it. Like, it wouldn't look as good, but like I did all the editing, and it looks so cheesy. It's like a cheesy commercial from the 90s. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then as far as like difficulties, I also am excited for it to be finished, but I'm nervous about editing it. But the movie trailer, because like the script was so easy to write, and it's like gonna be funny, and the filming was easy too, but the editing, like, I want it to be, like, really honest trailery. And so I don't know how the editing is going to work out. It's going to take so much time and I haven't started yet.
Is that Kelly next?
Yeah.
Yes. I think let's see, one I'm most excited about, but it's not going to be the easiest one, it's my movie trailer, because I have such a good idea that's really different from the normal, and so I'm really excited to film it and see it come together. But the most difficult challenge by far for me has been the freaking draw my life. Just draw this character's storyline. It is a nightmare. I just finished it, but it is a nightmare.
Do you want to say who it is, or do you want to keep it a secret?
Keep it a secret.
I mean, yeah,
Keep it a secret.
The DIY, though, was probably the easiest one to film, which luckily that's my challenge, so perfect.
The easiest one for me to film was the my recreate a cover was the easiest because that was the first one I did, so like I've had it out of the way for months and I haven't had to think about it. But like a lot of challenges are hard for different reasons, and like I'm excited for them for other reasons. Like my movie trailer, like I really like the audio, but the video is so cheesy. And my my cinema challenge is like I think it's funny, but like I don't know if you guys will think it's funny, but like I think it's funny, and I put a lot of effort into that one. And like my primetime TV is weird, and I think it's funny, but like I don't know, like I thought it was a cool idea, but I'm also like, what if nobody gets this and like I just look like an idiot? My favorite, like, I mean, everyone had to do, like, the reason I've been pushing this generic cosplay is because I just wanted to film this video, so everyone's doing this. Everyone has to do this challenge specifically because I wanted to post this video. But I still have to edit that one, so, like, I hope it comes out good because it's my host day. And then I haven't even filmed the Draw My Life one, so that's already the most difficult. But, like, I don't know. I see, like, there's reasons I'm excited for some of them, and there are reasons I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to put this on YouTube.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I was so worried about the movie trailer because it's the day I'm hosting, and I was so scared for it. And I just put it all together yesterday, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was. I'm so excited for it. And again, like, same as Emma, like, I'm, like, peeing myself laughing the whole time. And I'm like, what if I'm the only one that's laughing at myself? And like snapping people like crazy, saying this is hilarious. And so I have the same thing, and I'm also doing it like honest trailers like Cassie, so I want to make it funny. But the hardest one for me, and I'm still like, I don't know how to fix this, is the Draw My Life. That is so, I'm pre-warning everyone that's going to watch my Draw My Life, I cannot draw at all. Like, at all. So
See mine. That's so bad.
I thought that one would be the easiest, and it's the hardest.
It's just so much work because like it takes a long time to draw it, and then you have to edit it and like add the audio, and oh my God, I'm just it was.
I feel like go Cassie, finish what you're saying. I was gonna say, I feel like all of us are like, instead of Draw My Life, it's more like F My Life, because it's like, what do I do with this now? It's like I have everything ready for it, and I'm just like, what do I do with this whiteboard? And then what do I do when it's on my computer? It's like, how do I put all this together? I don't know. It's super stressful, and it's not done whatsoever. I'm a mess.
Okay.
I'm impressed
This
with
is a good
everyone
goal.
that does Draw My Life. Like,
I have
so
to go.
good.
No.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I have to go to work.
Like this video of Cassie should stay. Like the video.
You'll be back. No, there's no way you'll still be live when I come back.
You never know. Things could get crazy here.
Pull an all-nighter on a Google Hangout.
Yeah, Emma will be up till 2 a.m. waiting for Cassie to get home from work.
You know, that's how it works, right? That's how much you love me.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see Cassie on day 6 of the Biannual Bibliothon.
Never before that. I'm not posting anything before that. Okay, bye!
Bye!
Oh, I love her. question?
I guess we could talk about like what is on the list there.
You were talking. Well, you said we were gonna do the video challenge. We could do the reading challenges now.
Oh yeah, reading challenges. Like which one was like what book are you most excited to read? What book are you not looking forward to? Or like what one was like the hardest for you to find? Which one was like, oh, as soon as I saw that challenge, like I know what I'm reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I posted my TBR, I'm just gonna talk about it. I don't care about surprises or whatever. I got so many people were so surprised that I didn't finish the Deathly Hallows.
I was too.
Nope.
So that one was definitely the easiest challenge for me was to find the DNF. The hardest one was the children's book because I knew I had to read Paper Towns, and I knew I had the Bree Tanner one hidden from forever ago when I never read it.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah, but I didn't really read when I was a kid, and I didn't really have any like I need or any that I haven't read yet. So I picked Percy Jackson because that's like a children's book, and I read it when I was younger, not young, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I cheated on that one because I didn't really read it when I was a kid. But it's a children's book, so loopholes.
No, it's definitely a children's book. I think that counts. Anything else you wanted to input on that question?
I'm a little bit worried about Paper Towns, actually, to be honest.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, because I've actually heard a lot of things. I didn't know this before we suggested it, but a lot of people don't really like it.
Yeah.
And that's surprising a little bit. It's kind of scary, but we're gonna power through it. But it also sucks because I'm kind of in a book slump right now. No, not kind of. I'm in a major book slump. So if I read a book that I'm not liking, I don't know how that's gonna slow down my readathon game.
See, but I haven't heard anything about Paper Towns until this. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone I've heard of loved Paper Towns. Like, it was one of their favorite John Green books. And then I feel like now everyone's like, I didn't really like it. And I'm just like, oh no, what have we done?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's okay for the people who didn't really like it because they can still watch the live show.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the group book. It's like, it gives everyone a chance to read it, but if you've already read it, like, it's not like we're kicking you out of the live show.
Right.
Like, you can still come and discuss with us. Who was next? Was it Kelly?
I think I was next because Cassie was before me. I think my most excited read, but also the one that I'm scaredest about, is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Just because I have not read that book in forever, but it's freaking long, and I'm trying to read it in like a day so that I can finish all the other books that I'm having to read. So I'm really worried about that.
Yeah, that is
I'm also
super
really
ambitious, Kelly. What were you thinking?
But I know my personality, and I know how much I love Harry Potter, and like I finished the Deathly Hallows in one night. Like I stayed up all night and read that entire book. So I know that I can do it. It's just making myself do it. But I'm pretty excited about Paper Towns. Like I've been hearing not the best things, but I feel like I'm gonna like it personally because I know it's got like a road trip situation. It's mysterious. Like I just feel like I'm gonna enjoy reading it. So I didn't have a difficult time picking out any books, really. I kind of had in my mind, probably the most difficult one for me to pick out was the social issues one, just because I wasn't sure. But then I remembered, you know, you want me to read that book, so This Song Will Save Your Life, so I was very excited to have a reason to pick that up. So
My face. And I'm most excited for, hold on one second. Brittany, you can go.
Okay. I'm most excited definitely for The Assassin's Blade for my novellas because, like Selena, I'm like in a huge reading slump, and I think it's actually more of a book hangover since I read Crown of Midnight. Like, I can't get over that book. I loved it so much. And so I'm so excited to read that book. Like, it's totally. I'm most scared of is probably by Marcus Zuzak. And I know everyone loves this book, but I really like it. I just feel like I always pick it up when I'm not in the mood for it, and it's so deep, and it's going to be interesting when I'm in this book slump, and yeah, I'm halfway through, so I'm not going to like start again. I'm just going to start where I went from, because I know I'm going to love it. I just want to love it, so I keep putting it back down. So I'm scared for that book. Oh. But I'll love it. But yeah. Assassin's Blade.
I think I'm most excited for Connor France's book because I saw him at BookCon and like I had no desire to read any YouTuber's book before that, but then I binge watched almost all of his videos over like the span of like a week, and now I'm really excited to read his book. I'm really excited for All the Right Places too because I haven't heard a single bad thing about that book, and every time I mention it, somebody's like, "It's my favorite of the year." I think it's the biggest though, so like that's worrying me because I wasn't planning on reading it really soon. Like I was planning on reading it towards the end. I'm kind of nervous about reading Ruby Red for the book set in a foreign country because I don't know if I'm in the mood for Ruby Red. Like I'm like in the mood for like really light and fun reads at the moment. Like I'm reading The Air, and now I'm gonna go to a time travel book. But yeah, I think
Red is a lot lighter than you'd expect, though. I don't think you should worry about it.
I guess it's because everything else I'm reading is like contemporary and like fun, and like the children's book, the Mortal Instruments novella. Like I feel like everything else is like super light, and then that one is like fantasy, so I'm like, oh, it's automatically denser. But I think I like it, but it's just a matter of. I think I have the most books on my TBR out of everyone that's hosting, so I'm like digging myself into a deeper hole. I'm too ambitious.
We had a question on the YouTube channel if y'all want to look at that real
Obviously.
quick.
What's the question?
It's from Simply Kelsey Lee, and it is the recreation has to be identical, or is there a little creative license all right? And what books are we most excited to read? Which we pretty much just went over that, but can we have a creative license with the recreate
100%. Everything, every single challenge you have creative license with. I didn't even do the full cover of my recreation. You don't know what I mean when it's posted, but it's like, I feel like while we set like so many goals for everyone, like we have 7 reading challenges and 7 video challenges, like not everyone has to complete every single one of them, and like while like the reading challenges especially are like super like in your face, like read this book that you've been avoiding reading, you know what I mean, like with the DNF and stuff, like, you know, we try and push people to read books that like they wouldn't normally read, but when it comes to the video challenges especially, like it's super laid back, and like we're not always looking for an exact cover recreation. Like who's hosting? Cassie's hosting that day, and Cassie starts if somebody does like a recreation of a certain cover of like, you know, say they do the movie cover of 50 Shades of Grey and make it really funny, like that one could win just because it made Cassie laugh. Like it doesn't have to be exact. That's not what we're judging on whatsoever.
We're very chill about all of this.
Like mine's not exactly off topic. Like mine is like completely off of it. Like I looked at what was on it, like the image of it, and then I kind of like took whatever that was and kind of recreated it, but this doesn't make sense without telling you what book it is. But it's completely, like, it doesn't even look like the cover, but it's still a recreation, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, free will, do anything, even if it's just a color.
For instance, like if you're doing a makeup look, it's not going to look exactly like the book.
Yeah.
You're still recreating that cover.
I don't know. I feel like as long as you're doing what you want to do, and like we see that, that's gonna stand out to us. Cause like if you're trying so hard to do the perfect recreation, and like I don't know, I feel like the ones that are more personal and that like you make your little changes to are gonna stand out. But also, I mean, if it's an epic, you know, if it's the same exact thing, like we're gonna be like, wow, that's amazing. Like it just depends on what we're feeling. Cause like all the hosts, like while each host picks their own, like we all discuss, like I feel like we all watch all of the entries every single day, and like we'll just sit there for hours discussing them and watching them together. So it's like, you know, everyone has their 2 cents about it. But last time we were on the same page with like almost every day. So it's like, you know, we're just chilling. So yes, creative license absolutely allowed.
Because at the end of the day, basically all we want is we want everyone to have fun and enjoy what they're doing and just come together as a book community and just do with it what we make. Just have fun with it, and if we can tell you're having fun with it, then we'll love it.
Oh yeah. And we want to encourage you to read. I mean, that's the whole point is
the
readathon.
And you don't have to do all the challenges either. Just pick whichever ones you want to do. Like, don't feel like you have to do everything, even if you just do like one video challenge and one reading challenge.
Yeah. I got a question today on my own YouTube channel, and it was like, do we have to complete all of them, or like, there's 2 that I'm deciding between, like, which one should I choose? And it's like, whichever one you want to do. Like, you know, you don't have a better chance at winning the giveaway just because, you know, you posted all 7 days. Like, somebody who posts only one video challenge, like, that one might win just because they had the most fun doing it and they put most effort into it. So it has nothing to do with how many you participate in. Like I said, we push everyone really hard to read books that they wouldn't normally pick up, but in every other aspect, we're like really laid back.
We got a question on the Q&A. It's from Britain's Bookshelf. I can't participate all. I will definitely try my best next time. Hopefully it's over my winter break. But I just wanted to let you know this is the best readathon on BookTube, and you guys put so much work into it. You guys are friendship goals. I love you. Oh,
Brynn is like my favorite person in the entire world. Like, I swear. Oh, I love you so much, Brynn. Thank you. You have so many internet hugs.
At least you know the app's working.
Yes.
That's a plus.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I feel like a lot of people can't participate. Like, we try and plan it out where, like, we think everyone or the majority of people are going to be off of school and, like, not have exams and stuff. But it's super hard because we have people from all over the world participating, as crazy as that sounds. So it's like, you know, sometimes you won't be able to participate in the winter one, but you can participate in the summer one. And if you can participate in the summer one, you might not be able to participate in the winter one. So it's like you get 2 chances. It's not like you have to wait the whole year. That's another thing I like about it being twice a year, because then people have more time to, like, prep for it and stuff.
I agree. Well,
yeah, I think a lot of people say they're participating in the next one.
Like, just like me, I was scheduled to participate in the first one, most of you guys, but I couldn't. Issues, and I can do this one, so, you know.
Now, see, like, everything works out.
We got a question.
That's awkward because from Abigail Reads, it's awkward because I DNF'd Paper Towns because I thought it was so boring and repetitive. So that's awkward. I'll try and finish it. I really will, but yeah. See, you could knock out 2 challenges if you finish that book.
You guys with 1 stone.
That's something we haven't reinforced enough. You can totally double up on challenges as much as you want to, but it's like 2 challenges per book. So, like, if you didn't finish Paper Towns, you can read it for the group book and you can read it for the DNF. But if you live in Britain, you can't use it for the foreign country. But you can do that as much as you want to. We just wanted to reinforce that in the live show.
It's easy for me to do that challenge because I'm from Canada and I can pick any U.S. book, suckers.
Aren't you?
Plenty of those.
I didn't pick a U.S. book, though.
This is true. I had a question in my head, but I can't remember it now. Oh, speaking of reading challenges and stuff, say like we were to all finish our TBR totally early in the week. What would be the next book you would pick up? So like after the Biannual Bibliothon, what's your next TBR? And like it doesn't have to agree with a challenge or anything. It's just like, you know, say you pick 4 books and you have enough time to read 1 more. Like which one would you read? But I would read Gray. I would read Gray 100%.
I forgot that was
I had it! Because that would totally count for a companion novel, too. So, like, keep the challenge
I think
coming.
I might be changing my TBR. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so excited for Gray. I can't, like, I really wanted to finish The Air tonight, but I have to edit, so I can't. But I was like, I really want to read Gray before it starts, because, like, I have to wait.
Or you
For those of you who don't know, me and Selena are obsessed with 50 Shades of Grey.
You should know that by now.
Yeah, really.
Even though I'm currently wait though.
It's not like I haven't made enough videos about it.
And Kelly, you're next, I think?
I think my next book, it's so hard because, like, I have a lot of books that I'm in the middle of that have not finished yet. But I found out today that I won a copy of Everything, and I have been dying to read this book. If it comes in during the Bibliothon, I'm going to have to read it in my TBR. So if I finish my TBR, that is going to have to be the next book I pick up. But other than that, I'd probably go back to City of Bones because I started it and I put it down until after the Bibliothon. So that would probably be what I go back to.
Emma?
Oh, I said I would read Gray.
Oh, sorry.
No, I went because you guys were all thinking, but I would totally read Greg. Don't apologize.
I would probably read, even though I don't have it, is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, because I can't stop thinking about it. You know when you get those books and you can't stop thinking about it, even though you don't own it, but you don't want to buy it because you don't have the money for it? Yeah, it's that. I will go out and buy it because I've been thinking about it. Or I would, if I can't do that, probably try again to pick up Clockwork Prince. I just put it down because I was getting it. Just feeling it. So probably I'll try and pick that one back up again. Maybe. That's a hard question.
I have another one since we haven't been getting like a lot of questions. Since I know Selena didn't participate every single day last year, but because the rest of us were hosts, if there was, I know we brought, I feel like we brought over one video challenge and we brought over one reading challenge, but like if we were to bring over a different one from last year for reading and video, which one would you guys choose?
Ooh, from last year. I gotta remember what last year's were.
I loved the Change of Scene one that I hosted last year. That was like one of my favorites.
I love that one too. I think I would pick the character impressions.
Oh, you loved that video. Your video was so good.
I just found my new calling.
Your Hagrid was on point.
I don't remember.
Okay, last year it was day 1 was bookish makeup. Day 2 was change of scene. Day 3, I don't remember. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we had character impressions, cosplay,
DIY.
Character crossover, like when the 2 different characters would meet each other.
And rewrite an ending.
Yes, that was the last day. Was that all 7?
That would probably be mine, is the rewrite an ending, because that was so fun to do. Like, I remember
so hard
how much fun I had doing that.
Bryn's Bookshelf said everything was so good, Kelly.
I want to read it. Stop pumping it in my face.
I'm so excited to get it. And I went like a freaking I forgot I even entered that giveaway and ended up winning an arc of it. And I can't even. I'm so excited.
Did everyone say what video challenge they'd bring back?
I think so, other than Selena, unless if you remember
I thought
them.
I wasn't answering that question.
Oh, okay. What about reading challenges? Last year it was read a genre from the least you read of that year. The group book, which was My True Love Gave to Me. God, what else were the reading challenges? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna like have to go back and watch my TBR.
Yeah.
Finish a series. Me and Kelly, we're always on the same wavelength. Finish a series. That's only 2. Oh, I froze. That's only 2. We had 5 more guys.
What I have 3. Just finish a series, the group book, and what you just said another one.
The one we read from a genre we read the least of this year. Right?
Yeah.
Didn't we bring that one back?
Yeah.
Dang it, what did I read?
What books did you read? Like
I read In the Afterlife No, that was for the different genre. Dang it!
You guys figured that out. We have another question.
Yes.
Abigail Reed says, thanks for answering me. You're welcome. Thanks for asking the question. I do have a real question. I live in the United States, so if I read a book that's in a made-up country, does that count for one of the challenges?
I said in my TBR, if I didn't get to Ruby Red, which was mine for that challenge, that I could count The Evil We Love, but I don't know how you guys feel about that, because like The Evil We Love takes place in Idris, which obviously isn't real.
Right.
But
I think it's fun.
I don't have a problem with it because a lot of the countries are influenced by actual countries.
Right.
You know, so like, what am I trying to say? Like, I don't know, I guess like you can kind of consider anything that takes place in like a dystopian country made up, because like, for example, the selection Ilya, it obviously takes place in America, but it's not actually America. You know what I mean?
Right.
Enough for making sense. But it's like,
Well, a lot of people
or like,
TBRs are for made up places. So a lot of people have included a book from a made up place. I mean, I don't see why it would be bad.
yeah, I think just as, like, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like Ilya, for example, you know, if you live in the United States, that's kind of still the United States. But like what I was trying to say by that is made up countries are usually influenced by already existing countries. So like I don't think that's a problem. So like, you know, like me, like I would consider Idris, like if you were reading City Bones or something, I would consider that. No, City Bones takes place in Idris. If you're reading City of Glass, I would totally consider that as a country that's not one of yours.
Right.
And also for that one, we said it doesn't have to take. What were you saying, Brittany?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that I remember people saying, like, my book takes place in, like, a lot of different countries. Like, does that count? And so, like, I think as long as it's not totally based in your home country, then it's fine. So, like, you know, say if it starts in the United States and they go to Britain and they go to Spain and they go to Australia, you know, world traveling and stuff, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Again, we're very chill with these judging things.
Right.
We're just like,
trying to get
whatever you want to do.
If you want to read it, girl, then read it.
If you want to pick all your different books and not even go by the challenges, as long as you're reading, whatever.
I think the main focus of, like, the challenges we choose are just to, like, get you to pick up a book that you wouldn't normally read. Because, like, a lot of readathons are just, like, they don't really have a theme to them. So it's like, okay, read, you know, the next 5 books in your TBR. Like, you want to, like, you just skip over all the books that you're, like, up to reading next and be like, that's been sitting on my shelf. Like, let me pick it up and read it this week. Because I've been wanting to, but I just haven't been motivated to.
Right.
So.
I found the
our reading challenge
from last year. If
What
you
was
guys
that?
want to hear them.
Yes,
I have the
please.
reading challenges. Okay. So they are read a book in a genre you would normally skip.
Mm-hmm.
Finish a series you have already started. Read an adult novel.
Oh, yeah, that was another one.
Right? Read
Oh, yeah,
a
'cause I
book
read
less
that
than 1,000 ratings on Goodreads.
I liked that one.
Oh, that was hard. Read a graphic novel. Read a winter-themed book, and read our group book.
Yes. I would bring back the read less than 1,000 readings on Goodreads.
Oh, we have another question.
I think I thought of that challenge and I just really liked it because, you know, underrated books need more ratings. So,
Yeah.
does anyone else want to answer that before we move on?
Yeah, I think
probably
would graphic novel because I don't read any of those. It gives me an opportunity to, like, get to it. I really want to get into it, but I never pick them up. So I would like to bring that one back if I chose.
I feel like I need to get more into graphic novels.
Kelly?
I would totally read an adult book because I freaking love new adult. Any opportunity I have.
Kelly would have no problem with this challenge.
Where's my Colleen Hoover books at?
Selena, do you have one that you'd bring back?
I really did like the book with less than however many ratings on it. That one was really good. It just give out love to the underrated books because we were all underrated booktubers once.
This is true. Yeah. Okay, so that question, do you have any create books? Oh, I get that. Create. Awesome. Do you have any book suggestions for people who live in the U.S. but are having trouble finding a book not set in the U.S.?
Ooh, I do. I was just thinking about that.
I mean, since all of us except Brittany live in the U.S., we could start with the books that we're reading for the Biannual Bibliothon if nobody saw our TBRs, because those are 3 books.
You could do anything of the Ruby Red, the Ruby Red books.
Ruby Red is the one that I'm reading.
You could do the Cinder books, Cinder, Scarlet.
Yes.
Those are all set in different countries.
I'm looking at my shelf.
And then the French Kiss.
True.
Any of those books.
Girl
Pretty
Online.
much, other than this.
It's super fast, easy read too.
What was that?
You could do the
Online
Briarden
by
second
Zoella.
series, the Kane Chronicles. Those are in Egypt, I believe, or some of them are.
Mhm.
I'm reading The Book Thief, which is in Germany.
Like the question we answered before, it could be a made-up country that we just said we consider it for that. So if you're, I mean, I'm not saying anyone would want to read Lord of the Rings during a readathon, but Middle Earth.
I mean, it has situations where it's placed in Idris and stuff.
Yeah, City of Lost Souls, they go to like 6 different countries. Not really 6, but they go to a lot of different countries. I would count that. Throne of Glass, doesn't that not take place in a real country-ish? Right? There's
No,
a
'cause
map
I was
in it. I usually consider maps made of countries. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I was going to do that one.
It's like a whole different world, I think. But that counts.
Yeah, like if it's totally like, usually high fantasy doesn't take place in a normal setting. So like
dude,
they're
Shadow
almost
and
all-
Bone. Like,
Shadow and Bone. Isn't that
it's
supposed
such
to be
a
like
fast
Russia?
read. You wouldn't think so, but it is.
And Shadow and like, if I'm correct, isn't it like kind of like Russia? Like
It's a fictional Russian
fictional
world.
Russia, yeah.
No, because they
no.
go in between the real world and the fictional world. So they're actually in wherever it was. I forgot where, though. So that would definitely count, because they do go into the real world a little bit.
I haven't finished the series. Is it just Shadow and Bone that happens, or is it in the rest of the series?
In the first book, she starts off in a normal...
Oh, this is true. This is true.
Yeah, it's
Now
just
I'm remembering.
not, like, real, though. It's still fictional.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not, like, a real place. They're
That's
all
true.
set in that land. It's the Grisha... I guess you could just call it the Grisha world.
Oh, I was thinking of a different book. I was thinking of Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Is that not what you guys are talking about?
No, we're talking about the Grisha trilogy.
Oh, shoot!
I'm trying to see more on my shelf.
Daughter of Smoke and Bones in Prague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one works too.
I don't know if I can't see any more in my immediate area, but I'm totally blocked from half of my. Isn't half bad British? Am I correct in that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I know the author. I believe the author is British, and a lot of British authors write in England, so I'm not sure. But it didn't feel like it was written in America. So if you're considering reading Half Bad, it might be not in the U.S.
I think that we should keep it to like non-fictional worlds to make it simple, so then it's not like, oh, what about this country, what about that country, Earth, I guess you could say, and then if it's not in the U.S., then it's good, but you can't say like Throne of Glass, because technically it is Earth, but it's not really, it's not, you know what I mean, and then it gets confusing.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just keep it like, oh, if it's in Germany, Paris, Prague, like, go for it.
I think, while I think it's kind of understood that like a lot of popular books are written in the U.S., a lot of popular books are also written in, that take place in Britain. So if you live in the U.S. and you're trying to look for a book like, super last minute TBR, there's a lot of books written in Britain. I mean, you might not find a lot that are written in like Australia or Russia or Spain, Canada. Your best, if you're like looking last minute, your best bet might be Britain, just because it's nearly as common as the U.S.
And when all else fails, Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even if you read the Hogwarts libraries, those are like companion novels, and I'm pretty sure they take place in Britain. I mean, Hogwarts of History, Hogwarts is in Britain. 2 challenges out of the way.
Loophole.
We have a question on the actual YouTube channel too. It's from Hey TJ, and it says, it's a random, unrelated Bibliothon question, but it says, do you like to write your own stories, and if so, what genre is your favorite to write?
I don't write.
I don't write.
My answer. I wish.
Well, I'll answer this one then. I love to write, and I like to write contemporary. I have tried stuff that's not contemporary, but contemporary is just my genre, and I feel like I relate to it the most. It's easiest for me to write. So I do like to write whenever I have time to.
I do like to write. It's more of like a stress relief thing for me. But But I like to write in fantasy just because I like to explore different worlds and stuff and kind of try to make up things in my head and see how far I can go with it. But I also do like to write poetry sometimes. Like I've put up a couple videos about it, but I think
I love your poetry videos. I love them.
So those are my two faves, the poetry and fantasy.
Red would be all over this question.
We need Red.
That's all I can think. I'm like, we need Red here.
You're right.
I don't think Cassie writes. If I'm trying to get just about all the house, I don't know if Sierra does.
She doesn't.
And also, for Red, for this question, she just did a video all about her writing.
I was about to say, she really talks all about her writing. If y'all are interested in listening on the host's opinions.
You say y'all.
I say y'all all the time, Kelly. It's all your fault since BookCon.
I rubbed off on you in that small amount of time I was there.
Do we want to say, like, you know, we all have equal input on the challenges and stuff? Do we remember who thought of each challenge? I remember that I thought of the underrated or generic cosplay one because I just wanted to film this video. And I was like, nope, we're doing this. Everyone's doing this challenge, so I can make this video. Like, y'all are all going to have to suck it up.
I like that one, though. It's good.
I know Red's idea was the social issue reading challenge, which I really like that one.
Mine was the childhood book challenge.
I know. I was about to say, Kelly, thought of the childhood book.
I just remember being like, all acting.
What'd you say, Brittany?
Yeah, I just remember saying, like, I think I came in late and it was all pretty much decided, but I was like, all I want to do is acting videos and no writing. So I said, anything with that I am down for, so.
I don't remember Sabrina's exact channel. I don't know if it's still Sabrina the Teenage Reader or if it's just Sabrina Hensel. But one of our fellow booktubers created the Draw My Life as Character Challenge. I'm going to try and find it so I can, like...
Yeah, I think I came in super late too, Brittany. I don't think I was a part of making the challenges.
I think it happened.
Sabrina the Teenage Reader gave us a suggestion for the Draw My Life Challenge. So if you guys have ideas for next year, you can always tell us them, and we might use them for the next Biannual Bibliothon. Yeah, that one.
And just keep in mind, we like to keep them really unique and different. Like, we really want to stray away from, like, read a Red book. And,
yeah. I think Cassie really wanted to do the recreate a cover one, if I recall. Like, I know.
I think she came up with the foreign country one too.
I don't remember, but it's totally possible. What other challenges are there? I don't know.
You guys should tell us which ones you guys are most excited about.
Yeah, really. You know, so many of you are watching, and none of you are asking us questions. What are you doing?
I know a lot of people.
Creeping.
I know a lot of
you guys
people
are lurking.
They weren't into the whole DNF book, but honestly,
I
rooted for that because I really feel like it's such a good challenge because there's so many other reasons why we DNF. We didn't want you guys to just pick up something and be like, oh my god. But sometimes you get busy and you put it down. So I'm actually excited for it.
Yeah, Brittany, you really liked that one when we were talking about it.
I
remember when we were discussing it, you were like, I want that DNF challenge.
Because I'm so OCD and I hate putting down books, and now it's like an excuse to pick it up.
I also think it's a good challenge for a readathon too, because you don't actually have to read a whole book.
Yeah, it's like
what you haven't finished
how
yet.
far you get into. I mean, I think we all want to say that we're reading the whole book, but I know no one's going to.
No.
And it's like, you know, there could be so many different reasons that you DNF a book. Like, I feel like as soon as somebody says, I didn't finish it, it's like, I didn't like it, but it doesn't have to be like that. It could be like a book that you just didn't have time for or just weren't really feeling. Like, I've never put a book down in my life, and I always thought, like, I'm going to have nothing for this challenge. Like, I'm going to have to start a book right before and finish it during the Biannual Bibliothon, which, if you're having a problem picking a DNF book, that's what you should do for this challenge. But like when I picked Darkest Part of the Forest because all of us were reading it together, like as a group, but a lot of us just didn't have time to finish it. And it was like I wanted to read other authors before BookCon, so I put it down. And it wasn't that I wasn't liking it; it was just I didn't have time for it or I wasn't feeling it. So like, don't automatically think of books you didn't like. If there's any books that you just couldn't read at the time, that's the kind of book that you should be aiming for, not like a 600-page book that you just weren't liking at all. Yeah.
Well, I will say this before we do another question. I'm kicking off the Bibliothon on Sunday. I do not my Sunday doesn't actually start till 12 Central Time. So I'm going to start reading sprints at 12 o'clock my time. So if you start ahead of me, go ahead and start reading, and I will come up behind you probably 12 o'clock Central Time. But I don't want to, I'm going to do it on my time zone rather than try to work for everybody else's time zones. But I will be starting reading sprints that night.
I don't think anyone's going to mind.
We're all in different time zones, so
Yeah.
it's going to be good for everyone every day, and that's a good thing to mention too. We're not that far apart though, but
Yeah. I mean, everything we try. Yeah. Just while we're on the topic of, were we even on the topic of video challenges? I don't even remember. Were we talking about video challenges? I don't know.
We're talking about
our reading challenges. I was gonna say about the giveaways, like if we want to just like reinforce the fact that it has to be up by a certain time. Somebody asked us a question that I feel like we should make public, and it was, do we have to post it on YouTube? And I feel like if you're not comfortable posting it on YouTube, as long as you leave us the link, it's fine. But obviously, we need a way to contact you. So, and make sure if you're entering the giveaway that you're 18 years or older or have parental permission, because if you win, we have to have your address and your name and stuff. Promise we're not creepers. We're not going to stalk you, I promise.
and as long as the book depository ships to you, you can enter.
Yes, this is very true.
Do you guys
want...
Sorry, go ahead, Emma.
No, Brittany, go.
I was just going to say, do you guys want to say the books are giving, just to remind?
Yeah, we can just reinforce them, because...
And why?
We've gained a lot of subscribers since posting that video, so it might be nice to reinforce what books we're giving away.
Want to start, Selena, Emma, Kelly, me?
Sure.
Okay, I'm hosting Wednesday, and that is the Primetime TV Challenge, and I'm giving away Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard.
I'm hosting Wednesday. What day am I hosting? I know I'm hosting day 3. That's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Because my weeks normally start on Monday, so I think it's Wednesday when I say day 3.
Yeah.
But I'm hosting Tuesday on day 3, and that's for the underrated generic cosplay, which I mentioned like 17 times in this live show. But I'm giving away Elusive by Emily Lloyd-Jones, which is awesome, and I think y'all should all read it because it's not super hyped. That's why I always try and pick a book that's not super hyped up for my giveaways. But who is next?
Oh, me. Me and Emma, I know, and then actually I think a lot of us have talked about Lily Parody on our channel at some point. But Lily Parody is an underrated author that is absolutely fantastic. We love her. And so I'm giving away Volition, with the newest book, and she actually sent a signed copy. So whoever receives this book, you'll have a little Ignite postcard in the book, and you'll also have the book actually signed for yourself. So I'm really excited because Lily is great, and she does need some recognition because her writing is fantastic.
Oh, my love. I love her so much.
Yeah. I am hosting, I thought it was Tuesday all this time, but I'm hosting
Monday. See, we're so off.
I know. And I'm hosting the movie trailer challenge. I'm so excited to see everyone's. I'm so excited. And I'm giving away The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater because it's just amazing. I love that series, especially the 3rd one, and I can't wait for the next one. And I want you guys to read it too because share the love. Yes. Good.
I haven't read that book series yet either.
It's so unique. I love it.
And for the hosts that aren't here, Sierra is hosting the Draw My Life Challenge on, what is it?
I'll pull it up here.
Wednesday?
No, on Wednesday.
Thursday! She's hosting it Thursday. Yes, because it's day 5. And she's giving away The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken.
I got Red's here.
Red is the final day. The Red Reader is hosting day 7. It's giving away Revolution by Jennifer Donnelly.
And
And
that's
I can't. Yes, and I can't remember what Cassie's book is. I can never remember.
I have it right here. Hold on, let me just scroll to her day. What day is she?
She's hosting day 6 for the Recreated Cover Challenge.
There it is. Yeah, so she.
She's giving away Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover.
Yeah, that's it.
That was it.
Right, that's such a good book.
I have that one.
I love that book.
Yes.
I love
Good. Whoever gets that is lucky.
Kelly.
Those are all the giveaway books. And, I think that, we're giving away the books because we want to motivate you guys to do the challenges. Like, I think that everyone should try and participate in all of them, regardless of if you have the book or if you want the book. But it's just like an extra, thanks for participating, your video was awesome, thanks for putting in the effort.
Right.
So, like if I was just participating and I wasn't a host, I'd still do all the challenges, even though I own a couple of these books that we're giving away. Because, then it has another story. Somebody's like, why is 2 copies of Red Queen? Because I won a challenge for being awesome. Stories.
True story.
Does anyone have any questions for us? I feel we made this Q&A so that you guys could ask us final questions, because we get a lot of questions on the YouTube channel, and so we want to publicize them, because if you have questions, it might be something somebody else wants to ask too. Do we have anything?
Kelly from Water Dancer, she said that her favorite challenge to film for the Bibliothon was Selena's challenge or Red's challenge. So she did answer us when we asked to tell us what.
Kelly. I like Saber. Lily Paradise. Abigail Reed's asked who was the author's names, and Lily Paradise is awesome. So pick up her books. Shameless promo.
Yeah.
And you're very welcome for
We have another question by Margot
Piscata? That's super Italian, I think.
Okay. Hey guys, what is your favorite part of readathons?
Is this Biannual Bibliothon exclusive, or is it just in general?
We can answer both.
Yeah, because I've only ever participated in Booktubeathon and the Biannual Bibliothon. I've done read-alongs, but readathons are different.
Yeah.
So do we want to just go down the line and answer both?
Sure. For the Bibliothon, I think my favorite part is working with my friends, obviously, and just making this something that's so awesome and bringing the community together. But it's also just seeing everybody else who wants to do it and just everyone reading it all at once and being friends and getting to know everybody together. It's just really good. And just for normal readathons, you're just getting the chance to binge read all at once. I really love that because I kind of take my time when I read, so having kind of pushing myself to read faster, read more is always good. So.
Kelly, I think you're next on the line.
Well, my favorite thing about the Bibliothon is kind of on the lines of what Selena said, is just getting to work with all of my friends and watch this thing that Cassie started grow into something so big and getting to meet new people throughout it and just getting hosted. I think hosting is so much fun and getting to get all of this prepared for everybody. And then readathons in general, I love when readathons have video challenges because it gives me a chance to interact with the community through my videos and not just read books throughout the entire week, but just having a week to dedicate to YouTube. I think that is the best part about readathons.
My favorite thing about the Biannual Bibliothon, I have a lot of favorite things about the Biannual Bibliothon, but one of them, besides being, working with my best friends, because I've never had a group of friends this close, and it's really we never stop working on this. Right now, before the summer Biannual Bibliothon starts, we're thinking of challenges for the next winter Biannual Bibliothon. We have a couple stowed away. We're already thinking about it, and all year long, since October of last year, almost a year, we've just constantly been thinking of new ideas and working on stuff. And because we have the new YouTube channel, there's more stuff for us to discuss now. So we put a lot of effort into it, and I like doing that with these people, and I like seeing how we're all very serious about it because I take BookTube very seriously. I really like how different it is from other readathons because, you know, obviously I'm biased because I'm a host for this readathon, but, you know, I feel like we're very different from a lot of other readathons because, you know, I've said this like 3 times in this live show. We're always pushing people to read books that they're not normally going to pick up. Like, how many people would pick up their favorite childhood book right now out of the blue? Not many, you know, and it's like, read a DNF. When are you going to finish that book that you didn't finish? Now you have a chance to. And it's like, the video challenges too, like, I don't know, I feel like everything we pick, you know, you're able to really think about, and I feel like some readathons are just like binge reads. And while that's great and you get a lot of books done, I like the fact that, you know, we push your boundaries as a booktuber and as a reader. And, like, I think that makes us really special. Readathons in general I don't like to participate in just because, you know, I don't know, they stress me out. I'm so stressed about this all the time. And, like, do I really need to just stress myself out for one that I'm just doing for fun and not hosting? But I, like, you know, kudos to anyone that can do it. I just can't. But I like the themed ones. Like, there was, the reason I got that video, the reading challenge last year, read less than 1,000 reads on Goodreads, was because there was a readathon going on around that time that was, like, all the books you picked had to have less than like 1,000 ratings on Goodreads. The RibSat one that just happened, I like the idea of that. Like, I like the themed readathons, not just like, I think Out of Books, isn't that just like you just read all you can? Right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I like the ones that have themes, and like there was
a rainbow readathon was cool because
that
you picked
one,
poems that are colors.
there was a mental health one, which unfortunately I didn't participate in, but I really love the idea of it, where, you know, for the week you just read books dealing with mental health. So, like, I don't know, I really like the themed ones because it brings out a lot, again, brings out a lot of books that you wouldn't normally read that week. So I like them because they bring diversity to what we read. That was a long answer. You go, Brittany.
I have to top that. For the Biannual Bibliothon, like, for me, my favorite obviously is the friends, like we were all saying, and getting to interact and talk with you guys every day. But honestly, for me, one of my favorite things is to do the video challenges and really get me out of my comfort zone and gets my creative juices flowing, I guess you could say, for my own channel and thinking outside the box rather than like book hauls and things like that. Right when we start our challenges, I'm like, I can't film these. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's gonna be stupid. And then they end up coming out great and like, or decent at least. And I feel proud of myself when I actually do them. I'm like, I can actually be creative in these videos.
Yeah, like,
I like those. And then readathons, I actually don't participate in many readathons just because I am quite a slow reader, and usually I find I'll read like 2 books. Like, I don't think I've ever read more than 2 books in a readathon, and it's just really hard for me to do. So for those, like, at least I am reading more than usual, like 2 books instead of half a book in a week. But still, I just really enjoy the video challenge aspect and the themes, like Emma said, for sure. Yeah.
I had a thing to say, but I can't remember right now, and I'm really mad at myself.
Sorry.
What? No, I'm, like, mad. Like, what was I saying? Dang it.
I hate that.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Is it with the video challenges?
What you said about video challenges and how, like, you love how they come out. Like, I still watch, like, my old video challenges from the last Biannual Bibliothon because I'm like, I made that, and that's awesome. Like, you know, like, you should be able to, because we put so much effort into these video challenges as opposed to, like, just doing a tag or a book haul, like, what we do on normal BookTube. Like, it's like, you know, you should be proud of it, and you should be able to look back and be like, that was awesome. You know what I mean? Or, like,
I still watch the new Moon Parody one.
I still watch that all the time.
I will watch the new Moon Parody.
Like,
or, like, I watch a lot of the,
And also, like, talking about all those challenges, like, if you guys want to know, like, what happened last Bibliothon, Emma is so great. She put together a whole rewind video. She's amazing. It has all the people that participated last year, so if you haven't seen it yet, that's what it has. You participated, you might be in that video. Go take a look. It makes me cry every time.
Yeah, on the Biannual Bibliothon channel, there is a playlist of all of the winners from last year's giveaway. So if you're trying to get an idea of what we were looking for last year, there's a playlist of all of the winners. I believe I put a playlist of all of the host days too. So like, you know, it has each of our days that we hosted and what we did for that, like what the Biannual Bibliothon channel is serving purpose this year. And yeah, like I know everyone in this group knows how much I love Bangity Bang's Change of Scene. I still watch that video all the time. I cannot get over it. And like when I look back on the things I did on BookTube, like I'm gonna look back on this and be like, there are so many memories made from this. Like Michael Wall twerking for his Harry Potter dance battle.
We'll never
He's
forget
never
it.
gonna live that down. I'm gonna text him in 20 years and be like, remember that time you twerked for BookTube? I do. We all remember it.
Oh my gosh. I show people that video and they go, what? They go, what are you part of? I don't get it. So you talk about books, but this guy's twerking on the wall. I don't get it. The videos I show people.
I feel like I talk about this so much to people who aren't involved in BookTube, and so like when I'm posting all of my wigs on Instagram and everyone's like, Emma, what are you using these for? Like I'm explaining like I host a readathon twice a year and we have video challenges and like I like to get really into character, and it's like so many people know that I do this because like it's fun to talk about, and it's like I don't know, I feel like everyone's videos are so individual that like, you know, I don't know, I think it's fun to share with people because like Brittany said, they're all like, but you just talk about books and like what are you doing here? Like why are Selena's eyebrows so on fleek in this video about Twilight? What does this have to do with anything? Like it's I don't know, it's like a little BookTube inside joke to me. It's like we understand it but nobody else will.
Yeah.
Like I just showed my fiance my movie trailer while we were cooking dinner today, and he was dying laughing, and he's like, you are so weird, I still don't get what you do. And it's like a year and a half later, he's like, but that's so awesome. I'm like, I can't explain it, just watch it and just embrace
That's me
it.
with like
Okay.
at least 2 of these video challenges. I'm like, I have no explanation for this. Like
Yeah.
like you're gonna get to my channel and you're gonna be like, what? Like I'm just preparing you all. There's 2 on there that's like, where did she come up with this? All of my YouTube credibility is going down the drain this week. I can promise you that. All gone.
I think I lost my credibility a long time ago.
Like I just warn everyone again, and I can't.
I know we said that. What? I can't hear anything.
What?
Am I frozen? I don't know if I'm frozen. I was gonna say, like, we talked about what challenge we're most excited for, but is that necessarily your favorite that you filmed? Like, or like your favorite that you've? It is.
Well,
last year or this year?
Helped me, so it was like so much fun. Like I've never had someone help me film before.
Same.
So when I did the movie trailer, we were laughing and like crying, and I thought it was fun to film. So yeah, the movie trailers, I would still stick with that for sure.
I really like my primetime TV challenge, but that's one of the weird ones, and I don't know if anyone else is gonna like it.
Yeah.
Like, the fear
I haven't
is
filmed
so
any of
real.
my fun ones yet. Like all of my acting ones, I'm saving for tonight and tomorrow because I'll be off work. So all day I have time to film and edit and get everything together. So like all I have filmed is things that basically you don't see me at all. You see my hands working.
Kelly, you're such a night owl. You're crazy.
Oh yeah, I stay up super. If I sleep at all, I stay up super late. I don't know how I survived New York because I barely slept at all the entire time I was there.
Oh my gosh. That's
I
crazy.
have another interesting question. If you want to go with it. Do we have a favorite of each person's videos from last year?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does anyone want to go down the line and just say, like, you know, I liked this of Cassie's video, and I liked Red's video of this, and I liked.
I don't even remember
this.
last.
Oh, that's gonna be
I
tough.
was thinking just
I'm
one
like,
favorite.
I've got all my questions. Like, I've got them all answered because I watched
I
these
can
videos.
remember I really, really liked Kelly's cake one because I
Yes,
just
that was going to be mine for Kelly's. 'Cause I
Yeah.
loved her cake one. I love Cassie's DIY. Holy shit, there's books falling everywhere.
I have mine
Because she made me this jar, and this was what she did. She made the Marauders map jar that I used for my TBR challenge, so I love that one. Oh, we match!
Wait!
It's in my room. I'm not going to get it.
I'm going to get it.
I got mine. Mine is May the Odds Ever Be in Your Favor. Aww. It's
Yeah,
so
and
beautiful.
I like the way she filmed it too. I loved Brittany's bookish impressions. It's Hagrid. Brittany dressed as
That was my
Hagrid
favorite.
is like and I don't ever want to forget.
I may dress as Hagrid again.
Who knows?
Stay tuned.
I really loved. Obviously my favorite of Selena's was the New Moon Rat parody.
Yes.
How can that not be your favorite? One of the best videos of the Biannual Bibliothon by far.
My favorite of yours, Emma, was the therapy session. That
God,
was.
I just.
Oh, yeah.
See, I can do that. I can sum up a character's life in like 5 sentences, but I can't do a draw my life. Do you see how that happened? I literally went through Jace's story books like 1 through 6 in like no time at all. That was like a 3-minute video, so Jace was like a minute. And like, I can't do the draw my life challenge.
Don't worry.
Did you guys already mention Red's cosplay last year? Her Effie Trinket cosplay?
Oh, that was so on point. Her
So
Effie
good.
was so perfect.
That was brilliant. That's probably my favorite cause.
Oh, that was my favorite of hers. The Effie Trinket one was so good. I remember watching her like do the makeup the day before, and then her sending us all the videos.
Yeah.
That was really good. Did I say everyone?
Cassie, me, you.
Selena and Sierra, like, they go hand in hand because the video was
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
I
What was
really
your
liked Cassie's makeup for the host. I don't know.
so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Cassie loves her makeup.
What was your
I
favorite
like-
video that you did last year?
I was about to say.
Bookish impressions again, probably,
Yes.
or cosplay. No, I really like doing my cosplay because I have like a homemade Khaleesi costume, so anytime I can wear it, I'll do it.
Oh my god, I forgot we did a cosplay challenge last year. Wow.
Yeah, you did Isabel, right? Yours was
Yeah, of
good.
course I did, Isabel.
Of course I did Khaleesi. Kelly, what did you do?
For which one?
Cosplay.
I was Kath from Fangirl.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that was really, really cute.
I think my favorite of mine, like I said, I really loved the change the scene one. That was another one. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna get the sense of humor like I have with this year with my primetime TV challenge. But that one was like I really enjoyed filming. I also liked my character crossover where Clary meets Kath, and like Kath had read Clary from the Mortal Instruments because she loves books. That was totally Red's idea, and I was like, this is amazing. So I really liked that one. I kind of like the character
Any other
impressions one too.
I liked
not?
Memora meets Katniss.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my god, Cassie's therapy session was so funny.
Right.
With Katniss and Bella.
Rocking back and forth.
Oh my god.
Crazy
He
people.
just left. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I said, I've watched these videos way too many times.
They're so fun. I can't wait for new ones. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, and we have so many more participants this year. Guys,
know
how are we
it.
gonna read this week?
I don't.
We're not reading. We're not reading.
Thank God for novellas and children's books.
Yes,
like Lion the
I'm
Witch
gonna
and
finish those both in one day, and then hopefully I can read Paper Towns, and then The Evil We Love, then Cupid Doesn't Flip Hamburgers, and then like that'll be day 1, and I'll have 3 challenges done.
Oh my God. Day 1.
I'm ambitious.
I'm gonna start with.
That's what I'm gonna do Sunday is read all day.
I'm like trying so hard to read the 7 books because I did it last Biannual Bibliothon. I'm gonna be so pissed if I can't do it this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna
How
start
long have
paper
we been
towels
going,
because
guys?
I need to have that read.
What'd you say?
How long have we been going, guys?
I don't know.
An hour.
I'm
I
probably
think-
gonna get off here shortly because I need to
Yeah.
film some videos and I
Yeah,
need
I'm
to
like,
clean.
I think we should start wrapping it up. Unless we have any last minute questions, like, you know, whether it be specifically about the Biannual Bibliothon, this is a great time to ask if you're unsure about, like, the challenges or, like, the guidelines for the giveaways or anything. But I'm pretty sure if anyone had any more questions, they would have asked by now. And I think we've answered, like, everything pretty accurately to the best of our ability.
And don't forget to follow our Twitter for the sprints and all that.
Yes, we haven't mentioned that, like, at all either, that we're hosting reading sprints on our Twitter at
Yeah.
Bibliothon. Every day the host is not only picking the winner, but they're also hosting reading sprints throughout the day. And that's where we're, like, you know, BookTube is where we're talking about all the video challenges, and then the reading challenges are mostly on Twitter, because then it's like, what book are you reading? Like, how do you feel about your main character at this point? Like, we ask you guys questions about what you're reading and stuff, so, like, that's where we can discuss the reading challenges. So it's definitely important if you have a Twitter to follow us there. Anyone else want to wrap anything up before we go?
Well, make sure, yeah, if you have any questions, all the links are in all of our videos too. So if you need any of the Twitter accounts or anything like that, it's all linked.
Yeah, so if you want to contact somebody personally on the channel, which you're watching from now, all of the hosts are linked, so you can totally just ask any of us. We keep checking the email, we keep checking the YouTube, so like you guys still have time to ask us questions. It's not like this is your
Yeah, I
last
check
chance.
the email every day. It pops up on my phone, so I'm on top of the email. But also, don't forget that you have to be subscribed to every host's channel in order to win a giveaway.
Yes, that's a very important. I feel like a lot of us are a package deal already. Like, I feel like a lot of the people participating are subscribed to all of us already. But make sure you're subscribed to all of us. That's really important because we're a group and we want to do things together. So,
Can't separate us.
yeah. Like, you subscribe to one of us, it should be like, okay, subscribe to all other 6 booktubers too. Like, yes. That's how it should work. Should be able to group subscribe.
Yes.
Perfect. I think that's it.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this really random pre-Readathon live show, because that was very fun. I'm sorry that Cassie had to leave so early and Red and Sierra couldn't be there, but you'll see them this coming week. So that'll be nice, and you can always see them on their channels.
Yep.
Yes.
Anything else?
Nope.
No? I think we're good. Alright.
We're gonna see you Monday.
Oh my god, guys, I'm not ready.
Okay. Get
Okay.
the guys.
All right, everyone say bye.
Bye.